Hello and welcome back to the Notebook Nerd channel. This is Jeremy, and this week we are talking about the Flexbook Adventure Notebook. These are made in Greece. I believe the company that makes them is called Writing Fields, but the website is in Greek, so I haven't really had the chance to translate it. These I have only ever seen online. I've never actually seen these anywhere in person. Not to say that they don't sell them in person somewhere, but I've gotten mine off of, there's a couple of different websites. I will try to post them in the description, but usually you can just Google, Flexbook Notebook, and you can find a few online retailers that sell them. They have pocket-sized and this size here, which is about the size of a standard Moleskine notebook. The pocket size that I've been using is about, made of the same kind of material. What I like about these is they do have a lay flat binding. So pretty much, give one little push, in any of the pages, you can really get the lay flat there. It has these black end papers. You can see there, Flexbook. The cover is I'm not sure how to describe it. It's almost a rubbery kind of texture. The inside feels more like a thick cardstock, but the outside has this kind of rubbery texture. This particular one does come in several different colors. I know there was a black, there was a navy blue. This one is camel. The paper is pretty good. It's a cream paper. I like that the lines aren't very dark, and I've only ever seen these in line ruled. I do think they make them in dot grid, but I'm not 100%. You can see the Writing Fields information here. There's their website, the twf.gr. It is a Greek website. It does come in the back with a pocket. What I do like about these, it has a little, you can use this, I guess, as a bookmark or whatever, but it does come with, instead of a traditional ribbon bookmark like many do, this comes with a little plastic page marker similar to a paper clip. It does, if I can get the angle right, it does say Flexbook on it. And you can just pop it at the top of a page. So then when you use that as a bookmark. I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that it came with it when I bought it. It was just something that came with the notebook. Again, I haven't really got into this one yet. But it does have the same paper as the pocket size notebook. It does take fountain pen ink decently. I do have a bunch of pen tests and everything from the pocket notebook. As you can see, there's not really any bleed through, but I think if you use anything bigger than a fine nib, you may get a little bit of bleed through. I haven't seen any feathering, but I have a fine nib that I wrote in with the other one, and if I press a little too hard, you'll get some bleed through, but an extra fine and most fine nibs should be okay. It does handle, gel pens and whatever, just fine. It is pretty durable. I do like that the cover it has this little string just kind of came off here. As I say, it's durable. The pocket one I've had for a while, it does, take a beating, and I think this rubberized cover does lend some durability to it. It is pretty flexible. It's not as rigid as some of the other hard covers. You can even bend it around backwards if you want to hold it that way. I guess I would consider this a soft cover, even though it's not as flexible as some soft covers, but it is, it is a fun notebook. I am excited to get into this one when I finish with the larger one I'm using. So yeah, this is the Flexbook is the model number, I guess, and the maker is the Writing Fields, and this is called the Adventure Notebook. I believe they also have one called I want to say, I'm sorry, I keep bumping the camera there. It's kind of a new setup. The other one I think is called the Eco Notebook, and I want to say it's made from recycled materials, but I'm not 100% on that. I'll have to check that. But yeah, like these, I've seen these in a few online retailers. They're not too expensive. It's a decent size notebook. I do like the size. It is similar to the Moleskine standard size. Sometimes the A5 notebooks can feel a little bulky. This one is a little bit smaller. But yeah, this is the Flexbook Adventure Notebook. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you have anything you want me to cover in the future, please let me know. If you want to hear more of me, I'm on the Unfinished Notebook podcast. I'm also the Notebook Nerd on TikTok. We are also on Blue Sky at unfinishednotebook.bsky.social. Again, this is Jeremy, and I will talk to you next week.